guys, and welcome to another episode of Self-Care Sunday. As I am sure you have noticed, we have been taking some time off of these videos. As we grow and as our mission grows, we have been trying to figure out how we're going to adapt these videos to stay in line with what we want to do, and how we're going to make time for them, and how we're going to keep brainstorming ideas to move forward with these videos. And now we have finally come up with a way to bring you high quality videos that still align with everything we're trying to do, but still bring value to you as well as to us. So welcome to October. We are going to be doing these videos every Sunday. Again, eventually this may cut down to every other Sunday. For now, we've got enough stuff to pump out for you guys every Sunday for the foreseeable future. Today we're going to be entering spooky season, and we're going to be doing that in the most basic way we possibly can, and that is with a pumpkin spice face mask. So I'm super stoked to make this with you here. My skin is freshly cleansed. There is a little bit of lingering makeup on there, but still, just washed it. I did not go forward with my skincare routine from there. I'm just a clean slate and ready to get started on this mask. So make sure you have all of your ingredients together, and I will meet you over at the mixing station to get this made up. Okay, here we are ready to make this pumpkin face mask. The first ingredient that we're going to put in here is a half a cup of pureed pumpkin. I scooped this right out of a can of organic pumpkin puree. So it is not a puree that you need to make on your own by any means. It doesn't even really have to be organic if that's not your jam. Go ahead and use any pumpkin puree that suits your needs. Next, I have 1 egg. I have pre-mixed this egg so it goes in a little bit smoother. It's a little bit less messy to mix in. I am going to add in a half a teaspoon of nutmeg. And we all know how I feel about honey, so we're definitely going to throw some honey in here also. I have another half a teaspoon of honey here. And then last ingredient we have, our half teaspoon is really getting a workout today, is a half a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Now we can just take all of our ingredients and blend them together nicely until you get a nice uniform looking concoction here. Smells really good, so I'm pretty stoked about it. All right. Once everything is mixed together and blended in pretty evenly, you're all set to apply. Okay guys, we are back and let's get started with the application. So first thing I'm going to do is just pop on a headband to get my hair out of my face because I don't want to do a pumpkin hair mask, although awesome idea for next week. Pumpkin hair mask. Ooh, that is a good look for me. All right. Good to go. Then I can get the package open here. I am going to pull out and use my derma roller. So we've talked about this guy before. What it is just a tiny little roller ball with pins on it. I use this on my face at least once a week, up and down, left and right, in all the different directions. What I am doing is poking teeny tiny little holes into my skin And that is going to increase collagen production naturally in my skin. This is a great tool for anybody who is worried about aging or anybody who's starting to get into that range where wrinkles are starting to form. If you want to prolong that as much as humanly possible, I strongly recommend getting yourself one of these. It is not the most comfortable thing in the entire world, but it's also not that bad. I mean, I'm a giant baby, and here I am using it at least once a week. So, all right. I am rolled, I'm red, I'm looking awesome. So now I'm going to apply my face mask. I am going to take you through the application of this mask. We're going to sit with it on for a little bit, and then I'm going to wash it off, and we're going to finish off my skincare routine since I've had a lot of questions on how I care for my skin after the camera stops rolling. So I have invested in a couple of these silicone facial brushes, and I'm obsessed with them. I strongly recommend them. Also, if you jump on our website and hit the Stuff We Love tab, you'll find a link to the derma roller and a link to these brushes so you can get your hands on the same things that I am using regularly. So now I am just going to apply this pumpkin face mask in as close to an even layer as I can over my entire face, avoiding my eye area. Using the camera as a mirror is always something I struggle with. It plays tricks on me. My depth perception is super messed up. So you may get to watch me paint my hair today after all. Nothing in this mixture is bad for your hair, so you're good to go ahead. If that gets in your hair, you're not going to die. Actually, this mixture is edible also if you are not afraid of raw egg. Probably tastes like pumpkin pie. That would be my best guess. All right. Beautiful. I have a ton left over. I could do my whole family with this mask and not run out. So I am going to pop this in the fridge and see if I can use it up in the next few days. If I decide not to use it up in the next few days, I will put it in the freezer for later. I can thaw it out and use it again. Or I might just bake it and see what happens. Could be pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna wait 15 minutes and I will see you back here with a freshly washed face, and we can move on with our skincare routine. So I was gonna do this off camera and just kind of plug it into the video, but I decided it would be a lot more fun and a lot less boring for me in the next 15 minutes while I sit with this on my face to go over why it is this mask is so good for your skin. So the first ingredient, obviously pumpkin, is super good for your skin because it's super high in vitamins. There is vitamin A, C, and E in here. And as you know, I'm a huge fan of vitamin E. I put the oil in everything that goes on my skin. So I'm a huge fan of that. It also fights sun damage. So it's going to help with the anti-aging stuff that we're also doing with our derma roller. So it's going to kind of pair with that to give me nice, youthful looking skin. It has natural exfoliants in it. It also has zinc and potassium, which combats the redness that's going on in my skin, especially during hormonal times. I get a lot of red patches on my cheeks, so this is going to help fight that. Eggs are great for your skin's texture. The fatty acid profile in there is going to moisturize your skin, so that's an added layer. The acetic acid unblocks your pores. That's from the apple cider vinegar. And then the honey retains moisture. It's full of antioxidants. It's antibacterial. Also anti-aging, so we're going to get a double dose of that, and actually a triple dose because nutmeg is also anti-aging, so that's super exciting, and it also is an exfoliant and boosts cellular turnover. One other thing that I will note is that you want to take this mask down further on your face. If you're doing this at home, I would be doing that if I weren't on camera, but with the camera and with my shirt and all that jazz, you know, whatever. Let's go for it a little bit. I didn't want to make a mess, but to hell with it at this point in the game. You want to bring this down everywhere that you can see in a normal shirt, so you can get the same benefits down through your neck and chest also. Okay, this is literally as far as I'm going on camera. I will do this mask again in this lower chestular region also to provide the anti-aging benefits, but for the sake of being on camera, I'm gonna leave my shirt on. So yeah, and I don't want to ruin this shirt, so I'm going to just let it chill. All right, now that we have applied the mask everywhere, we've learned the benefits of the mask. I'm gonna let you chill, and I will see you again in about 10 more minutes after. All right, loves, how do you feel? My skin feels super soft and just super refreshed. So I am super happy about that. And if I say super again, we all gotta go take a shot. Next thing I am going to do, I have derma rolled, I have cleansed, I have done a face mask, is I am going to apply some toner. A lot of people will apply this with a cotton circle, which is totally fine. I personally like to use a wash rag just because I don't like single-use stuff. So I'm going to apply this toner all over my face. Again, avoiding the eye and lip area, and I'm going to go down onto my neck. This toner is a Smiley Kylie custom toner made just for my skin. So it has ingredients that are going to help balance out my acne as well as help fight the aging that is definitely happening to me, unfortunately. So this is just one of our custom toners. You can use whatever toner you have on hand. I recommend using something on the natural side. You just put all this natural work into your skin, and a store-bought toner can be rather stripping, so you would be just undoing everything you just did. So I would recommend trying to use a natural toner if you can. If you don't have a natural toner on hand, but you still want to tone, you can just snag some of this apple cider vinegar that we just put in our face mask, dab that on a cotton circle or a wash rag, and apply that as a toner. Usually at this point in the game, I would use like one little drop of my custom moisturizer. Today, I am going to be switching it up a little bit and using some organic aloe vera. This brand, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, I promise you, is Purador, I don't know, whatever. They plant a tree for every product you purchase. We use this stuff. Ooh. Squirting it everywhere. We use this stuff in a lot of our products. It's a brand that we use really regularly. I trust it and I love it. We use their essential oils, their aloe, a lot of their oils we use as well, like castor oil, jojoba oil, argan oil, etc. So I am going to just apply this aloe all over my face and neck to give me a blast of anti-aging hydration for my skin. And now I am good to go for the day. If I were going to be going out and doing stuff, I would then apply just my makeup, my foundation, everything like normal. But luckily for me today, I get to hang around with my feet up. So I'm pretty much going to stay like this for the rest of the day. Probably take the spy headband off, but that's it, guys. We made it through another Self-Care Sunday video. I look like 1984 called. Need a little bit more Aquanet. But my skin looks awesome. Look at that glow.